Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball. For a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Ball one.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
And that's through for a hit. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the fourth.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. Story aboard here at first with nobody out. Runners on the move for second. Swinging a ground ball to third. Over to first is Priest. And there's one out. Striding into the box, Tony Walters. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lays off 1-0. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Bouncer up the middle. Dozier has it, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chad Bettis. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Pitch popped up. Dozier is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. Settling in now, Walker Buehler. He'll start off the fifth in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit to third. Arenado's got it. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Into the box, Jock Pederson. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted down the line in left. On the run is Dahl. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Again, a 1-2. Line toward right center. And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the fifth. Digging in now, Corey Seager, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch coming, here it is. Missed with a slider. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Dahl racing back, and he makes a nice catch on the track. Is that stepping into the box? DJ Lemahieu, a hit in 2 tries for him so far, and he'll step off. Here comes the first pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Digging in, Ian Desmond, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Popped him up. Bellinger on the move. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Into the box now, Charlie Blackmon. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Line towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And so here's Matt Kemp now. Career numbers against Bettis. He comes in hitting right at a 300 clip. He's taken him deep once. Hit hard on the ground at third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ground ball right side. Speared on the dive. It's there, and he's out. Here's Brian Dozier now. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First offering on its way. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike one. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided.
Meanwhile now, this is a fair ball down the line in left, and that ought to be good for extra bases. And he is into second base with a double, his 3rd hit this afternoon.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Here's David Freese to stand in. No balls and 1 strike. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 0-1 on its way. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Walters is after it. The throw to first is in time, and here's Nolan Arenado. Due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Now another 1-2. Fouled away. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Great job to lay off that pitch after fouling off so many previous to it. I got to believe that pitchers certainly get frustrated in these types of at-bats.
Another 2-2 offering. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher.
Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Pederson looks up. Into the bleachers and gone.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
And he takes ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And it's fouled away. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. Back goes Kemp. But he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And they'll keep the pressure on here. He's in with a triple.
Yeah, and you could see he was looking for a fastball all the way. And he jumps all over it, pulling it hard. And the second he dropped the bat, he was looking to stretch this thing as far as he could. Mission accomplished as he stands on third.
He's set. Here it comes. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a breaking ball stays outside.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A fastball right over the outside corner. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's a much needed first out there. At the plate, Tony Walters. He was a ground out victim last time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Chad Bettis. 0 for 2 for him to this point. No balls and a strike to count.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Well, this is going to hang up there just long enough to be taken in. And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Next up for Los Angeles, Kyle Farmer, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First offering on its way. Popped him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Hit on the ground out to short. Story picks it up on to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. Ready for another chance. Walker Buehler. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And that's going to land foul. The 1-2. Grounded to short. Story throws it in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as decided. Stepping in, DJ Lemahieu will be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th. And a ball 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. 2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Into the corner and slicing foul. 3-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. So coming to the plate, Ian Desmond, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Number 46 will take the ball now as the new pitcher. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Skied into straightaway right. Kemp on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Here's the first pitch to him. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting out at his toes. 2 gone. Nolan Arenado will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. That's wide. 2-0.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
The 2-1 home is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. David Dahl would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Yanked on the ground down the line. Oh, look at the sliding stop in time. Jake McGee has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 51.
Here's Jock Pederson now. His individual history against Jake McGee. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Kike Hernandez is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. Still without a home run and 3 driven in. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Corey Seager. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets fouled. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. another 0-2. Hard on the ground towards short, and this is going to find its way into left for a one-out knock.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft. Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dero? This pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here, right here, and bust through in this one.
Chris Taylor will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 3.
Ready once again, Cody Bellinger. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. First pitch fastball off the plate there. And it's ball 1. Now a snap move over to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Now the 1-0. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Here's Brian Dozier now, and it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Leaps and makes a terrific catch, and with that, Kike Hernandez will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Chris Taylor will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. The 1-0 home. High in the air out to center field. Hernandez on the move. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Your attention, please. Now
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Scott Alexander.
First pitch on its way. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
The catcher, number 14.
At the plate, Tony Walters 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. Bat explodes as this has popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Chris Russin comes On from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Here comes the first pitch. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. In previous meetings against Chris Russin, not great. He's 1 for 8. Lifted in the air out to center field. Blackman is under it. He's got it 1 away. And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Oh, 1-1. Swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Andrew Toles goes down for the second out, and now they're down to their final try. So striding forward now, Kyle Farmer. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So at the very least, that 2-out base hit will prevent the pitcher's spot from leading off the next inning.
And that fires me up right there. What a clutch AB, a 2-out single to get the tying run to the plate. That's all you can ask for.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Farmer rounds third and is digging for the plate, and a relay to the plate, but not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Great piece of hitting here. Men on first, and they're playing him to pull, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
Into the box, Kike Hernandez, and a swing from him yields a foul. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw to first here will be in time for the final out, and the Rockies have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Yeah, he does surrender 1 run, so it wasn't a flawless performance. But in this game, you don't have to be perfect.
from one of the best ballparks. Now at the plate, Jock Pederson. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The left fielder, number 31.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that one's wet. Bounced right into the Allegheny. A solo home run there for Jock Pederson. Home run number 9 on the year. And the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
You talk about starting a game off quick. We couldn't even get the lineup cards in yet, and this guy's already going deep.
Digging in, Corey Seager. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
Corey.
First delivery to him on the way. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out. Into the box now, Justin Turner. 1 run in and 1 gone so far in this inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Bell takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League. This is in the air to left field. Dickerson's there, and that's the 3rd out. Josh Harrison stands in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Here's the first pitch to him, and he fouls this one off. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Fouled off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, this lineup can't consistently find itself in the top 1/3 of the league in grounding into double plays. There has to be better and more professional at bats when guys are on base. That is your chance to create runs for your team, and this lineup has not taken advantage of those opportunities.
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Lemahieu ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. Now batting, Corey Dickerson. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. He's just 2 for 12. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Here's a strike. Got him. Standing in, Chris Taylor. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Chris Taylor.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They do come in off a victory last time out, but they've really hit the skids here recently. Losers of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line the line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Now a drive out to left center field. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielder...
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
You know, that's a nice knock right there, but I want to take a look at the base runner. He got a nice secondary lead. He read that it was a soft liner and it was going to fall, and he was able to steal his teammate an RBI.
Boy, amen about that, D-Roy. One of the things I think base running is all about instincts, and that was a terrific read. He took a chance right off the bat that that ball was going to break in and fall in, and a good job, and he picks up an RBI for his teammate.
Head-to-head against Nova, just a 1 for 9. Grounder down the line at third. Reined in. There's Harrison for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. At the plate, Andrew Toles, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit out towards second. Gloved by Harrison to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Stepping in, Josh Bell. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
2 balls, no strikes.
The 2-0. Hit in the air down the right field line. On the run is Toles. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Digging in, Francisco Cervelli. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. So far on the year, Cervelli brings in a batting average resting just under .320 and a look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
These are the type of hitters that absolutely frustrate a pitching staff and a pitching coach. He's not trying to do a ton of damage, but he's certainly going to put the ball in play and be a pest the entire season.
Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away. Stepping into the box, Sean Rodriguez. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Kershaw gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Hit hard on the ground to first, and that is through into right field for a single. So they get a 2-out base runner here following the base hit, and that leads us to check out the league leaders in team batting average. And you can see that these guys currently find themselves 4th in the NL in that category. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. This one's down to third. Over to Lemahieu covering at the bag, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They're down 2-0. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. 9-1-2 due up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Swing and a line drive. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge number.
Here's Jock Pederson now, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. On a rope to the second baseman. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the 1 out. Digging in to try it again, Corey Seager. First delivery to him on the way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Kershaw, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Long throw to third.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate, but tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
Standing in now, Justin Turner. Line toward the gap in left center. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the 1 run will be allowed to score. So stepping in, Cody Bellinger. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far.
Really unfortunate there. Obviously the runner at
Bellinger connects as this is deep to right, but it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And the run is in to score from second. Now a 5-0 lead. And a mistake here as he's tagged out in no man's land. Now at the plate, Chris Taylor. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So with that, the top of the 3rd inning will continue at least 1 more batter.
The batter, number 9.
Coming to the plate now, DJ Lemahieu looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. He's running. Pitch inside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5.
Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is Ready now, Ivan Nova. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening west. Josh Harrison stands in. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drilled to first. And that'll find its way into right field for a one-out single.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
And that'll bring in Adam Fraser. Ball one to start the at-bat. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Now the 2-1 is in there for strike number 2. Pederson, the runner at second with one away. To short. Seager scoops it up, and he'll get in there safely.
You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try and go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
And this one's in the dirt. Throw over to third here. And the throw's behind him at third as this gets away. And the run will score on the wild pitch. My goodness.
That was just great awareness out there on the base pass. He bolts for third the instant the ball skips away, but he keeps his eye behind the plate all the way. And when he sees they're having trouble with it, he rockets home to score. Love that aggressiveness.
Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. And the run will score on the sac fly as they're hanging around at 5-2 now. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Corey Dickerson. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
And Dickerson behind 0-2 now. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
The count now at 2-2. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Taylor coming on. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, JT Realmuto as we begin the top of the fourth. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lined hard toward right center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
I'm shocked this pitcher keeps trying to attack the zone with them being so aggressive early in the count. You wonder if he wouldn't be served a little better, just kind of nibbling for a little bit early and then pounding the zone late.
And that misses, ball 1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. But that'll be off the wall in right center. The relay, and he is in there.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? First and third, you got problems all over the place.
Boy, you come right out of the dugout, right? You're starting an inning fresh. You're expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning. You look up, and all of a sudden, first and third, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Stepping in now, Clayton Kershaw. Strike taken, the throw. Not in time, as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Popped him up. Here comes Dickerson. He makes the catch, but here comes the runner from third. But in the end, he thought better of trying to score, so he remains at third. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Jock Pederson. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First delivery to him on the way. 0-1 the count. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is under it. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. And they're not going to get him at third base either. It's a sac fly and an RBI. Here's Corey Seager. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. From the stretch. Oh, that ball's driven into left center. This could be trouble. And it is trouble. It finds the gap for extra bases. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 7-2 ball game. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the Jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
Into the box now, Justin Turner. He swings and grounds it to short. Fraser right there. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster in. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on.
Leading off the 4th inning.
First pitch coming, here it is. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Taylor at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting.
Riding in, Francisco Cervelli. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Starting with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. 2 balls and 2 strikes the count to the Pirates catcher. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. But one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Riding in once again, Sean Rodriguez. He reached on a single in his first try. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes to Sean Rodriguez.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
The 1-2 pitch. Low with a fastball that time. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gregory Polanco. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And that ends the inning. Next for the Dodgers, Cody Bellinger. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Hit hard to the right side, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the fifth. So he continues to hit the ball well, his second hit of the ball game, and he's aboard on the leadoff single as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Kyle Crick takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. So striding in, DJ Lemahieu, a hit in 2 tries so far. First things first, here's a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. He's set, and the pitch. Runners off for second, lofted in the air out toward right center. There to make the play is Polanco, and there are 2 away now. Digging in and looking for more, JT Realmuto. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Action now in that Pirate bullpen as a left-hander starts to heat up down there. Throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Here comes the 1-0. Now he starts to chase a pitch outside, and he can't pull the bat back in time. It's strike 1. Bellinger, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in. The 1-2. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. The throw to third. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. Alex Verdugo will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. The throw behind the runner at second, but the runner's back easily. 7 runs, 13 hits, and 2 errors thus far on the Dodger line score. There's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Dickerson's after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. Alex Verdugo will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1. Now the pitch. Count remains at 0-2. Here's Kershaw with another 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at, and the count moves full.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Number 5, second baseman, John.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Scooped up. There's one. But no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
Now batting, the shortstop, Adam.
Now at the plate, Adam Fraser. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. Lemahieu. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Bucs go down quietly. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Josh Smoker takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 53.
So here now's the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw, getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Dickerson's there, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Jock Pederson.
Here's Jock Pederson now. He comes in 1-for-2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch on its way. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Bell is there for it. 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Corey Seager. 2-for-3 for him so far, including a triple. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Cue shot here out toward short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Starling Marte, and through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Corey Dickerson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
Marte gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. Now Kershaw delivers a 2-2. Swing and a ball lined hard towards short. Well, this is pulled in by the shortstop.
First baseman number 55.
Digging in the switch hitter, Josh Bell. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And that misses for ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Took a big swing and miss on a ball up and away from him for a strike. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away. Digging in once again, Francisco Cervelli. Here comes the first pitch. And I believe we're going to have a balk called here. And that'll be a costly one, as you can forget about the double play now. They're runners at second and third with 1 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. No movement on base. It's ball 1. Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout.
Now batting, third baseman, Sean Rodriguez.
In now, Sean Rodriguez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. He's set. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit up.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Here's Gregory Polanco. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. There's a strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
2 out, bases loaded. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Time for a quick break, then back. Ready for another shot now, Justin Turner. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And that one just missed outside.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Now a swing and an easy fly ball out toward right center. Marte is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
Now in the box, Cody Bellinger. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. One and one to the Dodgers first baseman. 1 out, nobody on. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. Standing in, Chris Taylor. And he'll snap one over to first. And a dive, but he's back. First offering on its way. Driven nicely into the gap. The relay throw, and he is in there with an RBI triple.
Nice job adding to their lead right there. He'll find a way to get all the way around the third on the triple. And with it, this becomes a 6-run ball game.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line towards center field. Marte the catch. Now here comes the runner from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Now a 9-2 ball game.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line drive to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So 2 runs on just 1 hit in the inning. No errors and no one left. Stretch time coming up here in Pittsburgh. The Dodgers lead it 9-2. Jordan Luplow is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Jordan Luplow.
This one skied out toward right. Verdugo waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 5.
Josh Harrison.
Baseman, John Harrison.
Here comes the first pitch. And he just misses with a curveball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Coming in is Verdugo. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. And that'll bring in Adam Fraser. He was a double play victim last time around. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. Swinging a ball line softly down the line in right, but foul. 2 out, nobody on. He struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. A.J. Schugel comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Now to the plate, Alex Verdugo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Leading off for the Dodgers, right fielder, Alex.
First delivery to him on the way. First pitch swinging as this one's hit on the ground to second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, left fielder.
Here's Jock Pederson now. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit slowly back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's Starling Marte. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Corey Dickerson. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And what are the key numbers to look at? First pitch strikes, over 70% so far in this outing.
This is pulled into right, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out. Josh Bell the next to hit. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Line toward right center. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is. A beautiful nighttime shot there of downtown Pittsburgh as we're ready for what remains of this one from PNC Park. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Hey, if I'm on the mound right now and I get a swing and miss like that, I'm bouncing it even further, throwing it even higher. I might pick up the rosin bag and throw that and see if I can get a swing and a miss.
Lands in for a base hit, and he's 3 for 5 in this one. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning. Striding into the box, Justin Turner. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Runner goes for second. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that'll get over the wall for a ground rule double. And that'll keep runners at second and third now with still nobody out.
Man, an unlucky break right there with the runner stealing from first. If that ball doesn't bounce over the wall for a ground rule double, he's probably going to score easily. But instead, he's forced to stay at third. Now it's going to be up to the next guy to drive him home.
The 1-0 delivery. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Dickerson going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. The relay, and the throw comes into third, but it's not in time, and it'll be scored a sac fly and an RBI. So digging in now, Chris Taylor, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Turner stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Here comes the 1-0. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made. And here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Settling in now, DJ Lemahieu. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First offering on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Polanco on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli,
starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sean Rodriguez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat. In there, 0-1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. That misses. 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing it that way.
And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys. Doesn't matter what the count is, they're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Gregory Polanco comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
And it's fouled away. Shoots this one to first. And that's in there. Base hit.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. Pedro Baez enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
Rodriguez on second. Polanco at first, 1 gone. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone. Josh Harrison stands in. Career numbers against Baez. He's 1 for 2. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. And he'll squeeze this one for the final out, and the Dodgers have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are 2 different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about...